Hi friends, welcome back. Naji here. Let's continue our discussion on n8n. In this video, we will be discussing on how can we build a multi-agent sequential workflow using n8n. So first, let's understand what is the use case that we are trying to achieve. So we have a PDF file, PDF document, and we need to create a question answer session or question answer from this PDF. So that is our agenda of this video tutorial. So that is our use case. Okay, so we will have a PDF will be there, and based on this PDF we have to create a set of question and answers. So let's understand the high level architecture of this workflow. So what we are planning to do, we will have a data injection phase in which we will have a Google Drive and we will fetching the data from the Google Drive. Okay, so after that we will be passing this data into an agent. So we can call it as an analysis agent, and this will do the analysis based on this particular document. Then it will create a set of output. The output will be passed to the agent B. Then it will do some kind of a modification on this particular document and it will pass on to the agent C. Then agent C will create the question and answer. Okay, so this is sequentially happening, right? So from agent 1 it will go to the agent 2, then it will go to the agent 3. Okay, so in this we can divide into two parts. First, in the first part we can do the data injection. So in the data injection part we will have a manual trigger. So as I said, we will be using the Google Drive, and from the Google Drive we will get a document and we will read the document, okay, and as a text file, and this document will be sent to the agent 1. Okay, so first let's understand how can we create this first phase. So I have my n8n is up and running. So let me go and click on the create workflow. We need a trigger. So here we will use the manual trigger. So once we have the trigger, I can select Google Drive. I can select a Google Drive and we can do a download file. I'm selecting, I already have the account, so I'm using the file, then download. I can select from the URI. So this is the document that we are going to use. So this is a fast API documentation. I just copied it from there. Now let me copy the URL. So I'm copying this URL. I'm pasting it here. Execute. The execution is in progress. We can see the file is downloaded. We can see the file. Now this file is in the binary format. Okay, so what we need, so we need to read this content from this binary file. I can use the extract from file. I need to extract it from the PDF. Okay, so this is the input and this is the output. Let me execute it. Okay, so now I can see information. I can see the information that is contained in this the PDF can be seen in the text file, text property. Okay. So we have our event, and we have our what we call the download, and we have our extract from file. Okay, now let's look into our next phases. Okay, now once we have the raw data, the next part is we have to extract the structure, and we have to do some kind of a noise filtering has to be done. So that is the agenda of this agent A. Okay, so let's do that. So here I have the extract from the file, and I'm going to create a agent. So this is a simple agent we can use. Let's select this agent, and here I can define a prompt. Okay, so I already have a prompt somewhere here. Okay, so this is my prompt. This is the first agent prompt. I can copy this prompt. Okay, so here I am saying you are an agent A, the code architect. The job is to extract the technical architecture and the core conceptual structure from the provided document. Okay, and it says about with all things I need to focus, and it says about with all things I need to avoid. Okay, all those things that I have given in the prompt. Okay, so this prompt I have created using the Google, Gemini, or I used the ChatGPT to create the prompt. So let me copy this. I can go to the here, I can paste it here. Okay, Now at the end I need to pass the text as the input. Let me go and give this here. Okay, let me execute it. Okay, so it is failing because I didn't attach any model to it. So let me go back and attach a model. I can provide a model. GPT-401 mini is fine for me. So let's close it. Now I can execute. We'll see what will happen. So the execution is in progress. Good. Okay, so that is done, and here we are getting some output. Okay, so the first agent is completed. Now let's see the second agent. Okay, so in that second agent is a technical writer. So what we are doing is we are taking the output from the agent 1, then we are giving to the agent B. So let's do that. Here it is. Okay, so let me go back and connect the AA agent. Okay, here also I can give the custom prompt. For the interest of time, I already have the prompt. Let me copy this prompt, paste it here. Okay, so here also I have given some instructions. Okay, I will attach this with my video so you guys can go and read this. Okay, so let me copy and paste the output from agent 1 to agent 2. So this output, now let me execute it. So here also we need to attach the model. So I can use the same model here. Let's execute. So the execution is in progress. So meanwhile we can go to the next slide. So next is the quiz master. What we are going to do, using these details we need to create a quiz master. Okay, so this is done. Here we can see the output. So we are good. Now I am going to create a quiz master. So here I can add another AA agent. Maybe this time I can give a name like quiz master agent. Okay, quiz master agent. Then we can define the prompt here. So here, okay, spelling is wrong. Quiz master agent, and here also I have made a prompt. So let me copy and paste the prompt here. Let me copy till here. I can paste it. Then this agent can be used here. Okay, let's execute. This also give a model. So we will be using the same model itself. So this can be architect agent. I can give this as what we called noise removal agent. I can call it as something like this. Okay, so we have the noise agent. From that we have a architecture agent. Then we have the quiz master agent. Okay, so let's execute this quiz master agent. The execution is in progress. Let's see. Here we are seeing the details of the quiz. Okay, what I am going to do, to see it in a better way, I am going to remove this triggering, and instead of the manual trigger I am going to use the chat trigger. I can add another trigger. Here I will be using the chat trigger. So let me use this chat trigger. Okay, so here I have the chat trigger. I am downloading the data, then extracting the details from the data, then I am giving this to my first input, first agent, then from the first agent it will go to the second agent, then it will go to the third agent. So I need to connect these two here. I am going to the third agent. So this is kind of a sequentially happening. Okay, now I can open the chat. Here I can say maybe create a, I can give anything, even I can give hi, this will work. Okay, so only purpose of this chat is to see the result in a better way, that's it. Okay, so here we can see the noise agent is executing, then the architecture agent is executing, then we'll see. It's taking some time, you see. So it is in progress. Now it is taking the quizmaster agent. Okay, so it's actually completed. Now we can see it is created some kind of a multiple choice questions. What is the main purpose of the Python? Type and the hint. Okay, it's how does the fast API use the pedantic model? Okay, here we can see some 3 or questions can be seen, and we can see some of the summary, and all those details can be seen. This can be further fine tuned using our prompt. Okay, so I believe we have achieved what we planned to do. So here we understood, I believe, like it's clear that how the sequential agents are working. So that is all about in this video. If you have any questions, please ask him in the comment box. So please do like and subscribe. Have a nice day. Bye bye.